New tonight here on The Night Team. If you had an international platform, what would you do to change the world? Well, WHAS11's very own Elle Smith is working to win Miss Universe. But first, the current Miss Kentucky has to win Miss USA. She sat down with Haley Minogue to talk about the pageant, the work behind the scenes, and what she would change about it if she could.
And that means Elle Smith is Miss Kentucky USA 2021.
Okay, so before we get into this, I just want it to be clear and known on camera. We're friends, we're colleagues, but this conversation is nothing held back. Okay. Nothing is off the table here.
Ask away.
Perfect. So how do you balance everything?
It's hard. Anyone who I work with, you know it's hard. You see me struggle to do both. But I have to say WHS has been amazing and supportive, but it's taught me a lot of time management. Frustrated, angry, and downright exhausted. It's taught me just diligence and also the importance of taking care of yourself and having those moments to yourself, self-rest, and Sundays are my days. But other than that, I would say it's been hard.
I think sometimes it can be a stark contrast, what you do to prepare for a pageant and what you do when you're competing in the pageant versus day-to-day journalistically. I know there's a lot in common, like you said, with communication. How do you hold on to your journalistic integrity when you have to strut your stuff in a bikini in front of a crowd of people?
You know, there's always going to be people that think that pageants exploit people, that they only show brainless beauties. We've all heard those things. But do you guys remember the trend a couple of years ago when the doctors were in their bikinis and they were saying, you know, just because I post in a bikini doesn't mean I'm not educated, that I'm not smart, that I can't be professional. It's the same exact thing. When I'm walking in a swimsuit, I'm showing the hard work, and I mean hard work that I do every single day to have a healthy body, a healthy lifestyle. And so I would disagree with anyone who says, you know, you can't be professional and then also wear a swimsuit.
So we've talked a little bit about how we had our first Black Miss Kentucky USA in 2010.
Yes.
How important is it, do you think, representation-wise, for you to be on that stage?
Representation is everything, and I think I represent so many different things. So you see me, you see a Black woman, then you see the curly hair, and then you look a little bit deeper, you see a journalist, and then you see all of these different things that really make up who I am as a person, but we all know just how powerful representation is. I think when I saw Chesley win Miss USA, she wore her natural hair, which I don't think people realize how big that is for me, because I've had such a treacherous hair journey over the years. And so seeing someone who's confident in herself and confident in her abilities, and just seeing a Black woman who knows exactly what her strengths are, her weaknesses, it's a powerful thing.
66% of people under the age of 18, and then 61% of people over the age of 18 feel negative or very negative about their bodies. Do you think that pageants and competition, where you're wearing swimsuits and where you are being judged on things like that, help or hurt that? And then what would you say to people that are struggling with that in their lives?
You know, one thing that I will say is everyone has their own insecurities, no matter if you are walking across the stage, no one's 100% confident. I would be lying and I would be remiss to say that, but I will say that pageantry needs to take a step forward. We are not inclusive to all body types. I think we've made moves to be more inclusive to all ethnicities and races, but body types, if you look at the Miss USA stage on November 29th, we more or less all look the same. We're all gonna be tall, skinny girls, let's be honest. Have we all worked there to get our bodies like that? Yes, but I think a Miss USA, if we really wanna be representative of the United States and of women as a whole, we've gotta be more inclusive to all body types.
Do you think your life will ever go back to just being Elle Smith, reporter at WHAS11?
No, I don't, because I can still remember meeting former title holders years after they had won, and I still think and look at them and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, that's Miss Kentucky, that's Miss Ohio. So this is a legacy that I will take with me, regardless if I win Miss USA. Being Miss Kentucky has been the biggest honor of my life thus far. Just traveling the state and meeting the people of Kentucky, it's something that I will treasure. It's been honestly the best experience. It's exceeded all my expectations, but the legacy of Miss Kentucky will be with me forever, I think, at least. Mm-hmm.
Well, all of us here, we just couldn't be prouder of Elle, who has been a determined journalist at WHAS 11 and on so many stories as our Southern Indiana reporter and for all of Kentuckiana. So we're all going to be watching and hope you will too as she competes next Monday, November 29th. The pageant, by the way, is going to be streaming live on Hulu starting at 8 p.m.